was going through some of the old videos and one of yours popped up. I think it was Milo 2, and you tipped it on its side down south somewhere.
Oh, right.
You and your lady were in the car.
Oh, yeah. That was Land Cruiser Park, actually.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, a bit north. But
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. But
Did you notice the cause of that?
Well, it looked like you just lost the line of where you were going.
Yeah, basically. It was 100% driver error.
Right. Okay. I thought you were going to add something funny there. And I was
I'd
like,
love to be able to add something.
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to say, oh, gee, no. I'm driving down the hill like I've done a million times. I know what I'm doing. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Gee, that looks interesting. I'll go that way. Idiot. Anyway, sorry. You were going to say?
well, that's how quick it happened, But no, these guys, so Kent and Kylie Payne, they lost their son, but I'm pretty sure it was Bribey.
Oh, wow.
In 2021. He was a young bloke, and they were just being silly on the beach. He was a passenger, and the car, I think it busted a bead and flipped, and he died basically on the spot. But they've started something called the Harrison Payne Initiative, which is educating these young guys coming up about off-road safety and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good.
What they're doing is awesome, but I think there's the fun side of it, like for you guys, because I think you've tipped Milo over a couple of times, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to work out how many times I can't.
Yeah.
Between them, yeah.
But there's that, there's when everybody's okay, it's like you get to have a bit of a giggle and stuff like that. But I mean, you guys are you're advocates for having fun, but keeping it safe. And I know one of the, I think it was a Fraser trip, got pulled over and the copper threw the book at you. Like the guy that you knew.
Yeah. Oh, he's a good mate of mine, still is.
Yeah. So it's like, I think like you're a big advocate for getting out there and having fun, but doing it safely.
Well, that is a case in point. Okay, now, the one thing I hate is people who speed on beaches.
Yes.
There's just no excuse for it. First of all, why are you in a hurry to get somewhere? You're already there. This is one of those occasions that it's not going to happen forever. Sooner or later, they're going to lock us out.
Yeah.
It's probably the most joyous thing on earth, driving up a beach. The seagulls and the water, you got your windows down, it's just a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
You want to go fast. Dickhead. No one can hear a thing because of the noise of the waves, and you got little kids popping their heads up out of holes.
Yep.
Man, that really shits me. I invited Pete, who at that stage I think he was inspector in charge of traffic or something.
Yeah.
He used to ride tour bikes with me years ago.
Oh,
he was
wow.
a tour guide in the desert.
Yeah.
Brilliant man on a motorcycle, four-wheel drive, whatever.
Yeah.
And what do you want to push? And he said, speed limits. I said, you got me, brother. Let's do it. Fortunately, all those defect notices on Milo weren't real.
Yes. No, we figured it was a good setup, but it was like, that'd be an interesting pit stop.
Oh, man, the number of times I've been pulled over by coppers, and it's always the same line. I probably told you this last time, but it's always, this thing doesn't look registerable, only kidding, Roothy.
Yeah.
Can I get a photo,
Yeah.
whatever. And so we stand in front of the winch that shouldn't be there with the steam pipe joining the chassis that shouldn't be there with the wrong number plate because I put the one from the other truck on by mistake or whatever in front of the exhaust pipe that's poking out in the sky and we take a photo.
Yeah.
But I wasn't doing anything dangerous.
No.
No. Look, and this clocks back. This is great. I want to know more about it.
Yeah.
But this clocks back to the fact that young guys, and I'm still 18, so I really know this,
Yes.
have no fear.
Yeah.
Do not know that they're going to die. I rode here on my motorbike tonight.
Yeah.
But you start to take care as you get a bit older, when you get kids or you get married or you just get a little older and you see too many of your mates, lose an arm, a leg, an eye, whatever, from being idiots or dead, And as a miner, I saw plenty of cases where a bit of common sense might have saved something,
Yep.
Was I operating with common sense? Probably not back then.
Yeah.
But how do you teach young people who, especially young blokes, who are basically screaming around on hormones, you know, listen, don't do donuts there.
Yeah.
You know, oh no, don't triple turbo your WRX.
Yeah.
You know, like, just be normal here. You know, you can't use that.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen, does it?
No.
We're all out there doing it. You were telling me about your mate with the 5-inch lift and the
Yeah.
3-inch body, you know, like Ticket City.
Well, that's the thing. But, I mean, it's one thing to push the limits with the road cops, you know, and then it's that whole other thing to be out there, you know, in the bush or on the beach or whatever, and just not paying it the respect it needs.
Too right, and if that's what this is about, that's great.